welcome to our daily news program broadcast daily from Hanoi. Our top stories right now.
Vietnam, Laos and Cambodia legislators discuss state budget supervision. Vietnam, Hungary cooperate in human resource training in atomic energy. Kovalevskaya Awards honour outstanding female scientists.
As part of his tour of Central provinces, President Trương Tấn Sang visited the Thiên Huế on March 3rd. He urged the locality to take full advantage of its strategic position in the region to become a unique center of culture, tourism, health, and education.
At a working session with local leaders on the same day, Sang said the province needs to further exploit its potential for tourism to increase income. Apart from taking intensified work to preserve relics in the ancient capital of Huế, the province must diversify the activities open to tourists and continue upgrading airports to allow a growing number of tourists to visit, he added. The president urged local authorities to cooperate more with other countries on the East-West Economic Corridor. He suggested they work with the government to complete key road and marine transport projects so that the region can benefit from the potentially lucrative trade agreement recently agreed between Vietnam, ASEAN and China. Later the same day, President Sang attended a ceremony to celebrate Vietnamese Doctors' Day held in Huế Central Hospital. He paid a visit to Chiang Mai Lang Co Economic Zone. Since its establishment 6 years ago, the zone has illustrated 32 investment projects, 12 of which have already become operational.
The fourth conference on cooperation between the National Assemblies of Vietnam, Laos and Cambodia opened in Phnom Penh, Cambodia on March 3rd. It will focus on the legislature's supervision role in state budget.
Addressing the opening ceremony, Cambodian National Assembly Chairman Heng Samrin, who is also chair of the conference, stressed the supervisory role of Parliament in financial and state budget management during national construction and development. The 4-day event is an opportunity for the three sides to exchange views on the issue and share experience in state budget management, focusing on the coordination between the legislative bodies in state budget supervision and other issues. Participants will discuss building a closer cooperation mechanism between the National Assembly's relevant committees in strengthening financial and state budget supervision activities to serve each country's development demand. The conference also focuses on the coordination between National Assembly committees and government offices to ensure sources of finance, budgets and assistance funds are used for proper purposes and in a transparent manner to reduce poverty, eliminate hunger and implement the socio-economic development tasks of each country.
More than half of Vietnamese laborers in the Republic of Korea did not come back home after their contracts had expired in 2012. This is the reason why the Republic of Korea temporarily stops receiving new workers from Vietnam. The authorities in many provinces of Vietnam are trying to persuade these overstaying laborers to go home through their families.
At present, the northern province of Bắc Giang has over 400 laborers overstaying their contracts in the Republic of Korea or nearing the end of their working permit. Trương Minh Thanh in Dong Phu Commune, Lục Nam District, has a son who is staying illegally in the Republic of Korea after his working contract ended several months ago. Local officials have explained to Thanh about the risks that his son faces when illegally residing abroad, as well as the consequences of the action on his home country's image and other Vietnamese workers. It must be very difficult for my son to live outside of the law there. We promise to ask him to return home soon. Recognizing the key role that families play in encouraging guest workers to go back to Vietnam at the end of their contracts, many communes in the province have set up working groups to talk with family members of laborers. Every month, Nguyễn Thị Mười Son sends her around $1,000. His working contract is to end soon. We told him to go home on schedule. If doing so, he can have the opportunity to come back legally to the Republic of Korea in the future. Otherwise, not only him, but many other people will be affected. The living conditions of many local people in Gyeongsang Province have improved thanks to the remittance from the family members working in the Republic of Korea. However, every overstaying laborer means hundreds or even thousands of other people lose the opportunity to get jobs overseas. The province aims to reduce the percentage of illegal workers in the Republic of Korea to at least 30% in the first half of 2013. The Republic of Korea's guest worker program has resulted in jobs for 70,000 Vietnamese laborers. According to statistics, as much as $700 million is transferred to Vietnam every year by people working in the Republic of Korea. The Vietnamese government has negotiated with the Republic of Korea to continue the program. However, stronger measures are needed to solve the problem. Besides the efforts of the government and local authorities, it is also the responsibility of each laborer and their family to follow the employment contract when working abroad.
Vietnam and Hungary signed an agreement to cooperate in atomic energy human resource training for the 2011-2014 period.
The agreement was signed by Vietnam's Ministry of Education and Training, MET, and Hungary's Ministry of National Human Resources in Hanoi on March the 4th. The MET, Budapest University of Engineering and Economics, and PAC's nuclear power plant have jointly organized 2 training courses on atomic nuclear energy for Vietnamese officers and lecturers. In 2013, the MET will continue to send its lecturers, managers and scientists to Hungary to gain experience in the sector. Hungarian experts are also invited to Vietnam to consult on the establishment of a training program. The 2 countries agreed to provide mature Vietnamese students with 6-month sabbaticals at the Hungarian power plant.
The Kovalevskaya 2012 Awards honoring outstanding female scientists were presented in Hanoi on March 4th. Deputy Prime Minister Nguyen Xuan Phuc attended the award ceremony.
The staff of the Experimental Biology Center under the Technological Application Institute of the Ministry of Science and Technology received the award for numerous projects researching the production of nutritious supplement products from seaweeds and biological waste treatment solutions. The center was also successful in multiplying a number of valuable local medicinal plants. The individual prize went to Associate Professor Dr. Bac Can Hua, former Director of the National Institute of Hematology and Blood Transfusion. Speaking at the ceremony, Deputy Prime Minister Nguyen Xuan Phuc praised the prize winners' contributions to national construction and development through their initiatives and inventions. The Vietnam Kovalevskaya Award Committee was established in 1985. The award was named after the great Russian female mathematician Sofia Kovalevskaya. On this occasion, prizes were also presented to winners of a writing contest on bright examples of Vietnamese women, which attracted nearly 30,000 entries nationwide between June and October 2012.
A memorial house dedicated to Trần Kim Xuyến, Vietnam's first journalist martyr during the resistance war against the French colonialists, was inaugurated on March 3rd.
The house is located in Xuyến homeland in Sơn Mỹ Commune, Hương Sơn District, the central province of Hà Tĩnh. It was built with support of the Vietnam News Agency, which journalist Xuyến once worked for. Addressing the function, Vietnam News Agency Deputy General Director Ngô Hà Thái said Xuyến was among 260 journalists of the agency who laid down their lives during the resistance wars against the French colonialists and U.S. imperialists. Joining revolutionary activities since 1936, Xuyen was once a deputy of the First National Assembly, a deputy director of the Vietnam Information House, the predecessor of the now Vietnam News Agency, and head of the Interior Ministry's office. He laid down his life on March 3, 1947, becoming the first journalist in Vietnam who died in the anti-French war.
That's all we have for today. I'm Ngọc Hải and the rest of the team. We thank you always for being with us, and please tune in the program throughout the week for more updated news.